Oh, it's funny because I know that it was the prong of the pear was that way, but I always like to show it this way. I don't know why, it's just my thing. So this is, as you can see, Affinity Diamonds. We'll talk to you about that. Champagne diamond in the center of that pear, then a halo of those white diamonds around it, then almost two leaves on either side, that dot, and then on a ring. I always like to show you the entire side and shoulders of it so you can see that the diamonds are actually going to go down the shoulders, and then you've got that smooth, beautiful, high polished finish on the underside, fully featured on the underside, finished on the underside as well, and then coming back around. And we've got 19 to go around. Sizes are going to be 4 through 10. 276 off the regular QVC price. 274 excuse me, is your easy pay. Sizes 4 through 10. 0.65 of a carat of diamonds in this one.
This is one of my all-time favorite rings that we have in Champagne. And the reason is you have one of our largest solitaires in the center. The better part of that 65 points is in that champagne diamond. Now, what a lot of people don't realize is that these champagne colors, they can range from what's called a C2, which is a barely there champagne, to a C7, which a lot of people will call a cognac diamond. In that very, very dark range, you sometimes see a more prominent, red splash within that diamond. So you're not just looking at a body color that's very neutral and beautiful, but you're also seeing the rainbows inside, the yellows, the greens, the oranges. And the darker that you get, the more isolated those colors get. So I love this shade. This is somewhere around C3, C4. And what this does is it releases the rainbows from inside that body color. This has been so wildly popular that there's a very prestigious design house that has adopted this color. And they're the same people that have trademarked and marketed chocolate D type of diamonds, and they set them mostly in rose gold, but they've named them nude diamonds. I prefer to call ours candlelight color because, again, you've got this warmth to the body. You see a lot of golden hues within it, a lot of pinks within it. But again, you still see the fireworks because it's a lighter to medium body color. So I'm over the moon for it. It is brand new into inventory. This is a preview for our big Gem Day event, which is happening on Tuesday. And what I love that Rachel and the team have put together for this show tonight is that we have a lot of our short lots, a lot of our specialty items that could very likely be gone before Gem Day even starts.
Yeah,
Which is wild.
I love the pear shape. I mean, I love a pear. Everyone likes a round, but the pear is just beautiful and special. The leaves on the side. I'd love for you to share with us the story about the Affinity Diamond brand here at QVC because, of course, buying gemstones can be kind of scary. Excuse me. And so we want to make sure to give people confidence in the level and quality of the diamonds that they're getting.
Sure, and we'll dig into that even more when we get going because when you're talking about an all white presentation, it really becomes, a larger talking point. But the white diamonds that you find in this ring are all HI, near colorless, and I2 or better clarity. That scale that was developed by the Gemological Institute of America is only used on white diamonds, but it is a very high quality standard that we set, in particular with the near colorless quality. When you're talking about GH, we're looking at the top tier. So the best you can be when you're a diamond is a D, E, or F. It starts at D. It goes all the way to Z or Z, and yours is in that top tier, that GHI, which I think is phenomenal. When my friends and family call and ask me how to buy a diamond, we talk about this extensively, and I want to share that information to you because to me it's just so important. Here's the GIA color scale to illustrate it a little bit more clearly. D, E, or F is at the top. That's to the left of your screen. And you are getting at the top of the near colorless quality. So that's with our white diamonds that you see in this particular ring. And it really is, I'm glad you brought it up because it really is something important to talk about throughout this hour. Whether you spend $100 on a piece or whether you spend a number of thousands of dollars, you get the same quality standard. And it's because of our association with the GIA. Now, with regards to clarity, we guarantee you I2 or better, which isn't, saying a whole bunch. I've never seen an I2 here since I've started working here in the last 7 years. Most of the diamonds that I've seen come across my loop have been in the SI range. So let your eye be your guide, because that's really the most important thing. When you're wearing this ring, do you see any overt inclusions within those white diamonds? Do you see anything that interrupts the light as it dances around inside of that diamond and reflects back to your eye?
No.
So why do we say I2 or better? Basically, to allow our buying team flexibility to negotiate and to work deals for you when they're out and about. We've been doing it for over 20 years, very successfully here at QVC. What I love about this shot, and Rachel, I can always tell the more experienced hosts because they really know how to handle jewelry.
I love you.
It's so pretty. I mean, it's obvious to me you've done this in your sleep for many, many years. Pear shapes are hard to cut. They're very wasteful. If you don't cut them correctly, it can, become a disaster very quickly. So how do you identify a really good cut in a pear? As you're looking into the table, which is the top facet of that center diamond, do you see any dark or dead spots, any spots that aren't reflecting light? Absolutely not.
Nope.
The proportions are beautiful on this, but most importantly with the pear, the color is even. See, where a gemstone gets its color from its mass, and a pear shape is heavier at the rounded end. At the pointed end, it gets more shallow, so you need a special piece of rough to be able to cut into a pear shape. You can't just pick up a piece of rough and say, I'm inspired by pear shapes today, and go cut them. The material really does speak to you. And so this is a commodity that is, a very special ring. We're talking about material that originally came from the Argyle mine. And again, that mine is closed. Is this as rare as a pink diamond is? It is not. But is it a unique and special commodity where the lion's share of the world came from that mine that's now closed? Yeah. And that's the point. You're getting high quality, a big piece of material, and a ring you can be very proud of, whether you're wearing it as an engagement ring or as a fashion piece.
And it's
really
so beautiful.
awesome.
And Michelle, colored diamonds, with the champagne or the yellow or the pink, they've become all the rage recently. And I say recently, like maybe in the past 10 years, right? That everybody wants to add that and kind of fold it into their diamond kind of, jewelry box. And champagne is so elegant and exquisite, and just that edge, that nod to luxury that just steps everything up. 5 easy payments of $274. And of course, right now in this moment, you've got the ability to take advantage of special financing if you